Aircraft tie-down procedures for land planes. Now, let's dive into the specifics of tying down both light and heavy land planes. Safety is the key here. Securing light aircraft. Most small planes are tied down using ropes connected only to specific tie-down rings on the aircraft. It's crucial not to tie ropes to the lift struts because that could damage them if the rope slips without any slack. If you're using manila rope, it's important to leave about 1 inch, 1 of extra slack when it gets wet. But having too much slack can make the plane jerk against the ropes. Tightly securing the ropes can stress the plane during upside-down flight, and many planes aren't built to handle that stress. The strength of the tie-down depends on the knot you use. Knots like the bowline prevent slipping and are easy to tie and untie. Figure that shows knots commonly used for aircraft tie-down. For planes without built-in tie-down spots, follow the manufacturer's instructions to secure them. On high-wing monoplanes, attach ropes to the outer ends of struts, and if the manufacturer hasn't provided suitable rings, use them where the structure allows. Securing heavy aircraft. So, securing the big planes is a bit different. You can use ropes or cables to tie them down. How many you use depends on what the weather's going to be like. Most big planes come with locks for their controls. You've got to put these on or engage them when you're securing the plane. But here's the thing, every plane might have a different way to lock these controls. So check the manual for the right way to do it. When strong winds are expected, you can add these extra things called control surface battens to stop damage. In figure, they show you 4 spots where you can tie down these big planes. Here's the usual plan for tying them down. 1. Try to face the plane into the direction of the wind if you can. Lock all the controls and make sure everything's covered up and protected. 3. Put chocks, blocks in front of and behind all the wheels. 3. They keep the plane from moving. Showing in figure. 4. Connect these reels or cables to the tie-down spots on the plane. 4. If you don't have the reels, you can use a 104 wire cable or a 1-2 manila line. Tie-down procedures for seaplanes. So, seaplanes can be tied up to a buoy if the weather's good, or they can be secured to a dock. But here's the thing. When the weather gets rough, the waves can make the seaplane rock and sway. That movement, especially when it's tied to a dock, can actually damage the plane. If there's a storm coming and you can't fly the plane out of that area, a smart move is to let some compartments fill with water, kind of making the plane sink a bit. Then, you've got to tie it down really well to some strong anchors. Sometimes when seaplanes are parked on land, they've been saved from getting messed up by heavy winds by filling the floats with water. That, along with the usual tying down stuff, helps keep it safe. When it's really stormy, if you can, take the seaplane out of the water and secure it on land just like you would with a regular plane. If that's not possible, find a sheltered spot away from the wind and waves and anchor the seaplane there. Tie-down procedures for ski planes. Ski planes are tied down like regular ones if possible. On ice or snow, use a dead man, like a buried object with a rope, to anchor them. Packing snow around it and freezing water in the trench makes it stronger. Sometimes pilots cover the skis with snow and ice to prevent damage in storms. But when moving a plane secured like this, be careful not to accidentally pull a frozen ski, which could damage the plane or skis. Tie-down procedures for helicopters, ensuring stability and safety. Now, let's dive into the crucial tie-down procedures for helicopters, ensuring their stability and safeguarding against structural damage, especially in high-velocity surface winds. Helicopter tie-down essentials. Helicopters, like any aircraft, should ideally be secured in hangars. However, if that's not feasible, secure tie-down is paramount. Helicopters typically withstand winds up to approximately 65 mph when adequately tied down. In anticipation of severe weather like tornadoes or hurricanes, consider evacuating helicopters to safer areas. Rotor blade protection. For helicopters parked in the open during high winds, secure the main rotor blades. Detailed instructions for securing and mooring are available in the relevant maintenance manual. Have a look at this figure. Various methods, including wheel chocks, control locks, tie-down assemblies, mooring covers, tip socks, and parking brakes, are employed based on weather conditions and aircraft characteristics. Typical mooring procedures. 1. Position the helicopter facing the anticipated highest wind direction. 2. Space helicopters more than one rotor span apart. 3. Place wheel chocks appropriately, skids retracted for skid-equipped helicopters. 4. Align and secure blades using manufacturer-prescribed tie-down assemblies. Fasten tie-down ropes or cables to forward and aft landing gear cross tubes, securing them to ground stakes or tie-down rings. Check out this figure about securing helicopter blades and fuselage. Securing weight shift-controlled aircraft. For weight shift-controlled aircraft, similar tie-down principles apply in light winds. In high winds, consider disconnecting the mast from the wing and securing the wing close to the ground. Partial disassembly or moving into a hangar is also an option. Securing powered parachutes. When securing powered parachutes, pack the parachute in a bag to prevent it from filling with air and dragging the seat and engine. The engine and seat can be additionally secured if necessary. These procedures ensure the safety and stability of helicopters and other specialized aircraft during ground operations. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions and adhere to detailed checklists for specific aircraft types. Thanks for watching.